Hello, my name is Aditya Upadhyay and I'm the founder design engineer of PET-Fil. This is my team, Dr. Aditya Pratap Singh, Mr. Mahendra Joshi, and Mr. Kavindra Raghuvanshi. IIC Institute is Avantika University, Ujjain. I did my bachelor's in mechanical engineering from here. I was the gold medalist. So the problem that we are trying to solve is that majority of the 3D printer users currently use costly 3D printing filaments for prototyping. We aim to replace it with affordable, cost-effective, recycled 3D printing filaments. After buying a 3D printer, there also comes a high recurring cost of 3D printing filaments. When I started researching more about it, I did some interviews, and after interactions, I found that the similar problems are faced by independent designers, engineers, and 3D printing consultants. And later on, I also found that the same problem is faced by universities or schools with fabrication labs and small 3D printing businesses. And because of no available affordable options, they are forced and compelled to use the currently available high cost solutions. The solution to this problem is PET-Fil. It is a device which can help in creating affordable, easy to use 3D printing filaments out of waste plastic bottles in just 10 steps. The innovation component in my solution is that it is compact in size. It uses the heating principle of a 3D printer to make the filaments, and it has a manufacturable design. As of now, it can only make single filament at a time, but our final design will help us in making three filaments simultaneously. Our final design will consist of three heating elements: a single high torque puller mechanism, which will all be connected and controlled by a single PCB, which will be our primary IP component. Here are the images of the final design that we aim to make. When we look at the business potential side of it, I initially thought that it would only be useful for students, individual designers, or engineers. But after doing some more research and interviews, I understood that this can also be a solution for universities or schools with fabrication labs and small 3D printing businesses as well. And with the new education policy introduced, which promotes more practical oriented learning, there will be a huge requirement of 3D printers as well as 3D printing filaments. For validating our idea, we interviewed our potential customers and we received an overwhelming positive responses. So here's the prototype. It consists of two subsystems. First one is the heater and second one is the puller. As mentioned previously, this is our final design that we aim to make by the time we reach TRL 9 stage. As mentioned earlier, PET-Fil can create 3D printing filaments out of waste bottles in just 10 steps, which are shown here. Here are the results of the recycled filaments that we printed. In the beginning, we'll start by creating PET material filaments, and later on, other materials like ABS, PLA, HIPS will be recycled as well into creating filaments. After interacting with some waste collection companies, I got to know that there is very high quantity of the waste PET, ABS, and other types of plastics as well, which means that there is huge abundance of raw material required to make recycled 3D printing filaments. Thank you, Ministry of Education, Innovation Cell, and AICT.